So we're all here for Jaden's IEP, his annual, check his progress, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Does
Right.
anybody have anything they want to bring up immediately before the mother joins us today? Anything we need to discuss, get on the same
Um,
page with?
I
I
just,
mean,
oh,
yeah.
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, I was just going to say he seems to be doing well. He's making good progress. Um, he's a good kid. He's got some things that he could still work on, but I think overall the IEP's been very successful. Um, so yeah, that's mostly what I've got to report.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a
But
few.
oh,
I've got
sorry,
a
Dr.
few.
Lane, I was just
Yeah,
about to ask you
I,
what
yeah, I've got a few observations, but I feel like the academic goals are he's being successful. I do have some concerns, some increasing, I would say, dysregulation going on. Um, I don't know if other people are seeing that or not, so I'm a little concerned. Um, but I can talk some more about my observations when we've got mom here too.
okay.
And yeah, so for right
Yeah,
now,
I'd be interested to see what mom has to say. I know when I had spoken with her very briefly, because I'm kind of new to this case, she had mentioned some behavioral things she wants to talk about.
Mm.
So I'm just interested to see what she has to say compared to what we're seeing in the classroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
right, right.
I'm hoping this goes pretty quick because I have a meeting right after, but it sounds like it will. So
Yeah,
good,
yeah, I don't see any reason it wouldn't. I
good, good,
mean,
good, good.
he's getting a lot of support, so we can clarify that with mom. But
Hi.
hi, Veronica.
Hello, Miss
How you
Johnson.
doing?
How are you
Hi,
today?
how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good
All
to
doing
see
very
you.
well. Does everybody want to just has everybody met Miss Johnson?
Oh, sure.
Mhm.
Okay. I know we've met Miss Johnson before, Mr. Hobart, the assistant principal. And this is the team that are working with your son, Jaden. Thank you very much for your time and coming to this meeting. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so
Um,
much for letting me attend.
Not at all. We definitely love parent participation, and any input you can give us on Jaden's current situation would be wonderful.
Yeah, I actually was noticing a lot of like when Jaden comes home from school, there's been like a shift in his mood, a lot of crying, especially like when doing homework. It seems like kind of when he gets home from school, he's pretty checked out. And I was just curious if you guys are seeing stuff like that at school.
Mr. Yost, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we were talking a little bit before you got in, Veronica, but mostly we've noticed some growing issues with kind of getting disengaged with his classwork and things like that. But overall, his IEP track has gone really, really well. So those things have kind of balanced out, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I mean, Mrs. Joe, I think you kind of said some of the same thing. He's doing well in his classwork.
Yeah,
So he seems to be on the right track, and I think we're in a pretty good spot there.
sure. Let me add to that, if I may. It's good to see you again. Um, he's done very well in science, and I think partly because he really enjoys hands-on activities and creative problem-solving activities. You might recall that he did had to build a non-living plant that showed how water would move through it, and he did a very clever way to do that. And when we went outside to do the pond study, he was very engaged and he helped out and he shared his finds, all the little creepy crawlies that we found with everyone, and that was good. But what I am noticing in class is that when I ask for teamwork, which is, of course, a science skill, is teamwork, he is less comfortable. He gets frustrated. He is uncomfortable if anyone disagrees with him. And so that's something I've been keeping my eye on. He's fine. He likes individualized work very much.
Successful, but I do
Quick
have some.
question. Sorry to jump in here. I'm kind of new to his case, so I'm just kind of taking in all this information just to see kind of
where I think we should go from here, from my point of view. Um, Bringing back to mom, question for you. Did anything happen recently with him at home, with a friend, family, anything that would maybe just kind of cause this sudden shift of behavior? Because from teacher's perspective, professional's perspective, he is meeting goals. So I just was wondering if it has maybe nothing to do with the things we're doing as his professional team, or if it could be more something at home that needs to be addressed.
I mean, nothing really at home, but I mean, I agree he's doing a lot better academically. But he did mention some issues with like other peers kind of being mean to him um, in some of his classes, and also a little bit outside of the class, which I think is contributing a lot to him shutting down at school and at home. I don't know if you guys observed any of that with other
Yeah,
peers, but
yeah. I think mostly outside of the class, thinking about options that we have, moving forward. As we mentioned, he's been getting a lot of support and help with these assignments and with things that are coming up, like the shutting down. And um, I think maybe it'd be a good time to start looking at some options for outside counseling.
Hmm.
Especially if he's struggling with kind of that emotional regulation you mentioned, Dr. Lane.
Yes.
Um, Definitely, I I think that's the next step moving forward because I think
Yeah.
academically his IEP is going well.
Right.
can I say something?
Oh, sure.
Oh,
Yes,
sure.
of
We need
course.
to hear from you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, like, I get that the academics is going great, but are you just gonna kind of ignore what's happening at school with peers? Like, you're telling me that he needs individual counseling. I'm telling you that he's coming home from school crying, and I forgot to mention that he's also refusing to go to school most of the times, crying,
Oh,
not wanting to go. And you're just saying that the best option is outside counseling, which I've definitely considered that. I've looked into it. The wait list is insane for stuff like that. So is there really no options in school? Like I know you can do in school counseling. Is there no monitoring of peers interactions with him? I mean, sure, like there's the teamwork aspect and like he needs to learn how to work as a team, but how can you expect my son to work as a team when the team that he's being dealt is treating him poorly?
I can look at outside counseling options for him and send those your way, Veronica. We can kind of talk about options for that if you're interested.
Okay. this is kind of getting a little ridiculous, and I'm not saying this like to discredit your like abilities to work with my son. But like I'm telling you that there's issues happening at home that are stemming from school. And instead of acknowledging this, you're turning it into an academic goal. Like sure, yes, he's meeting his goals. That's what we want cuz we want him to achieve his academic goals. I get it. But how is he going to be successful in school if his emotional needs aren't being met there? If going to school is turning into a traumatic event for him, where he's shutting down on his way there and on his way back. And I get I'm just the mom, I'm not the one sitting with the professional title, with all the like professional degrees. But you can't discredit what I'm observing with my son that I know a lot better than all of you guys combined.
Ms.
Like,
Johnson, we understand your frustration. We do.
Yeah.
But
do
you
you?
have to
Because
understand that when you're looking at what we're looking at, the academics are there. The IEP is working in where it's supposed to be working. If
okay,
there
but
are other issues that he needs to address, maybe getting outside help is the way to go.
okay, but it's not a matter of outside help. It's the matter of you're turning my son into like a data point now and saying that because his goals are being met,
Well, that's
the
that's not
rest
what we're trying to
not
doesn't
say.
really
That's
not
matter.
asking to do that. That's for sure.
Yeah. We have to
I
look at
think
the data from the
I,
observations
and I get that,
and
but
form
I'm
this.
asking if there's any way that you can, resolve his emotional or help his emotional needs at school and give him that support. And I haven't heard a single thing about that.
I think, Mrs. Johnson, I think it's just hard from our point of view where we're seeing all the goals being met. He is behaving better than he was before. You're the only one kind of really seeing these emotional outbursts you're talking about. So it doesn't feel like it's a issue with school. It feels like an issue with something else that might, like we said, need to be addressed outside of the school walls. So
Okay, well, now this is turning into you guys questioning, like, I guess, my abilities of a parent at home, and I'm getting kind of fed up with this.
no.
I respect your opinions. I respect the work that you do with my son. There's no issues going on at my house. Everything that I'm observing to you or explaining to you is what I'm observing at home, which is based off of how he's responding to school. And at this point, it's like, what's the point of me even being in this meeting right now if my opinion is just kind of like going right over everybody's heads?
Not at all, Miss Johnson. We definitely value your opinion. Obviously, this is a team effort. We all are here for Jaden.
What are you going to do to address then the peers that are consistently bullying my son and making him shut down? What are you planning on doing to help him with that?
Yeah. If we see more of that, of course we'll be dealing with that right away. Yeah.
Well, I'm telling you, this is what's happening. This is what my son is reporting to me. You've mentioned that you've observed some peers having negative interactions with him. So, what are you putting in place to help my son?
Yeah, I mean, we've really been just looking at as things are coming up and trying to prevent whatever classroom situations might be allowing for that. We've really been trying to deal with that firsthand, but we just honestly haven't been seeing it as much as you're noting.
Is that how everyone feels?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay,
Okay.
well, I mean, if that's how everybody feels, then I think there's no other reason for me to be in this meeting right now. So I do appreciate your time. I'll look into outside counseling, but if that doesn't work, then I really feel like you guys need to figure out a solution in school. But all right, well, thank you. Have a good day.
Oh dear.